Guitar Fanatics. This little video, this explainer, is for 7th chords and the main 7th chords that you're going to come up against. And I've got 4 types here, but really you're only going to see 3 most of the time. And the 4th one will be here and there, but not often. It's a good ending chord. So, chords are made up of 1, 3, 5, then 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and on it goes for a little bit more. So I'll quickly go into what that means. I have the C major scale, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C's the first note in the scale, E's the 3rd, and G is the 5th. So my C chord would have C, E, and G. And I'd keep on going on. G's 5, so B would be 7. After B is C, so that would be 8. So B, C, so 7, 8. If C was 8, then D would be 9. If D's 9, 9, 10. F is 11. If F is 11, 11, 12, A is 13. So every single letter now has a number assigned to it. After A, I would go A, B, C. C's already got a number, so he only go as far as 13. You don't get 15th chords, you only get a normal chord, or a 7th chord, a 9th, or 11th, or 13th chord. That's it. So, on to the types of 7th chords. So there's 2 variables at play. The 3rd note the 3 of the 1, 3, 5 formula. In the case of the C chord, which was C, E, G, E is the 3rd. C, D, E. So that can be a 3rd or a flat 3rd, because that's the one that makes it major or minor. If it's got a 3, it's a major chord. If it's got a flat 3, it's a minor chord. So we've got 3 here, and we've got flat 3. A 7 has the same kind of thing going on. It could be a natural 7, sometimes called a major 7, and then we can make it a flat 7. So we have a 7 or a flat 7. So really just got to work out the possibilities with these 2 variables. So we can have a 3 with a 7. You can have a 3 with a flat 7. You can have a flat 3 with a 7. You can have a flat 3 with a flat 7. So there's your 4 possibilities. That's it. You can't do any more. Mathematically, you're done. Unless you introduce more variables, maybe muck around with the 5th, then it just goes crazy. So when we have a major 3 and a major 7 or natural 7, that's called a major 7. Or sometimes shown with just an M7, or sometimes triangle, then maybe 7 or 9, a major something. 3 and a flat 7, that's called a dominant 7. So Dom 7, or sometimes you'll just see 7, or most of the time in fact. So it would look like G7 or C7. So when you see that, it's telling you it's a major 3rd with a flat 7. I'll come to this one in a bit. Sometimes you'll have a flat 3 and a flat 7. So that's a minor 7. A small m with a 7. In jazzy kind of world, you might see a dash 7, I think. Same thing, just symbols to represent this information. These 3, you'll see these 3 chords in the major scale. This is the 1st chord in the scale. You also get a major 7 in the 4th, from the 4th chord in the scale. The dominant 7 is always the 5th chord in the scale. And the minor 7, you'll find that at the 2nd chord in the scale, the 3rd chord in the scale, and the 6th chord in the scale. So there you go. Now this one here is a minor It's a flat 3, which is minor, and it's got a major 7. So there's no cool name for that, like dominant 7. It's just called minor, major 7. Say what you see. It's a minor with a major 7, minor, major 7. And that comes from the minor scales, like harmonic minor, melodic minor. You find that it comes from there. But it's a funky chord. Try and work out what it would be, and just have fun with that. It's a really good ending chord to add a bit of suspense and drama. So they're the 4 chords. Major 7, basically the 3 and the 7 are untouched. You have minor 7, where both have been made flat. Then you have the combination or mixture, a hybrid, which is a major 3rd and a flat 7, which is dominant 7. Then you've got the opposite kind of hybrid with a flat 3 and a major 7, which is minor, major 7. So we don't really need to muck around with that one too much. You're not going to see it much. It's mainly these 3 you want to get your head round. And whenever you're playing chords, trying to work out which one of those it is you're doing. And get used to the sounds. You can start to hear it when people play it. Alright, over and out.